Like we're jumping him in the corner. I don't like how that looks.
Golden wildfire. The sword swings wide.
Huh. I don't know what that's alluding to.
Despite Flaish's attack, the Federation reaffirms their alliance with the Empire and finally begins their invasion of the kingdom. Seeing that Faerghus is readying for battle, Claude plans for a short engagement. With a cunning scheme at the ready, his army trespasses into Fraldarius territory.
Oh.
Thank you for coming, everyone. Sedith, we are grateful you could join us.
Who the hell's that? On the right?
I would be remiss to ignore something that so clearly concerns the Church. We are here to discuss the latest developments in Leicester, correct?
Indeed. I think it's safe to say that Claude's reinvention of the region and collaboration with the Empire came as a complete shock to us all. Thus far, we have been able to dedicate our forces solely to the battle with the Empire in the west. But now we must dispatch troops to the east as well.
The Federation's military force is hardly significant. We shouldn't have to divert much attention from the Western Front.
I would not be so optimistic. Not after what happened in ALL.
Oh.
If you recall, the Knights of Seiros were completely wiped out.
That's Sylvain's dad or something, I think.
Yes, it was a terrible loss. We didn't even have time to send reinforcements. We heard her unit encountered the Imperial Army, but the complete lack of survivors strikes me as suspicious.
I see. You believe the Federation may have had a hand in the matter.
Precisely. Furthermore, the territories of Burgundy, Seward, and Albany previously wished to defect to our side, but have since reversed their positions. Perhaps their sudden change of heart can be attributed to this incident as well.
If only we'd been able to welcome those houses to the kingdom, we would have a slightly stronger position in the east.
The Church initially acted as an intermediary with those houses, but I fear it would be too risky to continue now. I am sorry.
Considering their iffy loyalty, they wouldn't have been reliable anyway. If we'd taken them in, we'd just be regretting it now.
That may be true, but it is yet another card we are no longer able to play. Our options now are severely limited.
All we can do is hold the Western Front, and watch the Federation like a hawk to see what their next move will be.
I know we are not privy to the details of the pact between the Empire and the Federation. But would it be safe to assume that the followers of Seiros in Leicester have abandoned the Central Church in favor of the Southern Church?
They've certainly severed ties with the Central Church, but it seems they have elevated the Eastern Church instead.
And the Empire allowed that?
They must have figured the war was turning against them and made that concession to secure Leicester's cooperation.
The Eastern Church. How is Faerghus to survive when we're beset by enemies to the east, west, and even north? I think it is time we devote ourselves to finding an answer to that question.
Why do his eyebrows look like that? I mean, it's cool, don't get me wrong, but I think it's just the color of them. Looks like dead grass.
Well, we've managed to secure the immediate area. I'd say that makes our landing a success.
Clearly, the kingdom was not expecting our sudden appearance this far north.
They sure weren't. A certain somebody's suggestion to take the unexpected route was right on target.
Technically speaking, it was my suggestion.
Damn.
I was just talking off the top of my head. I didn't think we'd actually be able to invade by sea.
Maybe it was off the top of your head, but I considered a myriad of options before arriving at that proposal.
And we have Nadir to thank for helping us make our sea dreams come true.
The dare.
Oh, it was easy enough. All I had to do was secure an official order from the king. None of our merchants would dare disobey that.
You managed to convince the King of Elmyra to sign off on this?
Convince isn't exactly the word I'd use. I merely placed the paperwork in front of him, at an early hour, when he might not have been fully awake.
That's messed up, but okay. Whatever gets the job done, I guess.
You did what now? It sounds to me like he had no idea what he was signing.
It's not as if it's a big deal. We just borrowed a few boats for a bit.
And let's not forget all the assistance Margrave Edmund gave us either.
That's right. Being able to use his ports certainly cut down the length of our voyage.
I'm glad my adoptive father was able to help. Shortened though it was, I can't say my stomach enjoyed the trip. I have to admit, Margrave Edmund really came through. And here I thought he only ever chucked money at us. At least that's what Judith would say.
That's a pretty good impression, Hilda. Maybe you've got a future as the hero of Goneril.
You know, I like the sound of that.
Good to see you're all as relaxed as ever. But let's get back on task. Our plan's working so far, but we've still got a lot to do. I just hope our little invitation was accepted.
Invitation to what?
The Srang forces saw our movements just as we planned. They've been inspired to strike, and soon, I expect. It's possible they're already marching on Gautier territory.
If that's the case, then we can't afford to stand around talking about it. We'll head out as soon as we're ready. We'll make our way through Fraldarius territory and strike Faerghus, the kingdom's capital.
It's going straight for the capital. Oh, I have all that map stuff, okay. So our base is there. And that's that over there.
The Srang army aims to strike? But we just drove them back a few months ago.
The last incursion involved only a portion of their might. This may be the work of those who did not take part in the previous attack.
Fortunately, it would seem their forces are few in number. Even so, we can ill afford any interference with the Margrave's work.
It's been almost 14 years since King Lambert and I fought the Srang armies together. They have always been a warlike people. If they've learned that Faerghus is in crisis, they would jump at the chance to take advantage of it.
So then the question is, who informed them of our current difficulties?
It'd be us, right?
Are you in
Lester?
here, Boar? We've got a problem.
What is it, Felix?
I don't like the way he said Boar, but sure.
The Federation army has invaded Fraldarius territory. They're marching westward as we speak.
The Federation? But how? I thought our eastern border was sufficiently prepared.
They came by sea in giant ships and took over a port town on our eastern shore.
Since when does Leicester have a navy capable of transporting a full army?
That's what I'd like to know. But whatever the answer, they're here now.
No matter how big the ships, there are always limits to how large a seaborne invasion can be.
That's true, which means they'll want to avoid any unnecessary conflict. I would expect them to march directly west.
So they're going for the capital then. We need to stop them before they reach it. A job for the Shield of Faeghus, if I've ever heard one. I'll go home and get ready to intercept them.
Your Majesty, I ask that you permit me leave to do the same. As the former Lord of Fraldarius territory, I cannot turn a blind eye to these interlopers.
Understood. I will send you some of my personal soldiers as reinforcements. Just promise me you'll both come back alive.
Cool. But yeah, here we are. Midwestern Fraldarius territory, invasion of the Northern Kingdom. The Federation army makes landfall in Kingdom territory, and you set off for Faerghus at once. However, an enemy stronghold stands between you and your goal, which is the House Gaete. Have you pronounced it? Sylvain. Triflin.
Hey, Nader, you see that fortress over there? You think there's any way we could slip past it instead of trying to take it?
I wouldn't recommend it, kiddo. You know they'd just get us from behind if we tried.
Yeah, you're probably right. Come to think of it, what are you even doing here? I don't remember requesting extra muscle.
Okay, sure.
Ah, don't be like that. I gotta find a souvenir to bring back, since I borrowed all those ships.
What kind of souvenir are you hoping to find in Faerghus? In case it had escaped your notice, Nader, the Federation army strictly forbids plundering enemy territory.
Is that so? Well, if I can't get any actual souvenirs, I'd better have some rip-roaring stories to share when I get home.
If we manage to topple Faerghus, I can guarantee it'll be the rip-roaringest story you'll ever tell.
It's fair.
But before we get there, I guess we'll need to do something about that fortress.
I'm sure the king is well aware by now that we're advancing towards Ferdiad. And you should know that the lord of this territory, Duke Fraldarius, is also called the Shield of Faeghus.
That's Felix's dad, I think.
Wait a second. Didn't one of our old classmates become the Duke of Fraldarius? You know, that one guy, Sylvain, I think. It was Felix. There's also a chance his father, the former Duke, will be here as well.
And of course, there will be plenty of soldiers inside that fort. We will need to proceed with utmost caution.
I could practically hear your teeth chattering, Lawrence. Don't worry, I'll protect you.
I am perfectly capable of protecting myself, thank you. You just focus on your job and leave me to mine.
We need to be ready for anything here. We're going all out this time, folks, so spare no effort.
Oh, we're on this map. Okay. Okay. I've seen this in the side mission stuff. Persuade Ash. Oh, yeah, Ash should join us. That's cool. 30 though? It costs 30 to get him? That's trifling. But whatever. Oh, we're bringing explosives? What? Okay, let's do the combat engineer one. Do you want to give them more numbers? Or call the guards to defend them? Let's call the guards and do that one to protect the combat engineers. And we'll do false rumors. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Okay, that's fine, it's fine. Let's optimize everyone. So we got 15 minutes, 1,500 enemies, 60% damage. Those are melee effects like always. And yeah, let's get into it.
A head-on assault would work as well as trying to break a boulder with our skulls. We can't exhaust our troops before we hit the capital. So we're going to blast open the gates and take them by storm before they have a chance to react. First, we'll need to secure the surrounding area to create a path to the gate for our combat engineers.
Okay. Seems legit.
Take it down.
Yeah, and this new class for what's his name? This unique class for him. It's pretty legit. I'm a fan. I forgot what it's called. Same with Claude, him being the Basaro, whatever it's called. Barbarossa, that's what he is. Cool. I like it.
We've almost got the area secure, but how are we going to blast open the gates?
Fire magic and barrels of alcohol. The force from the blast should... Well, I won't spoil the surprise.
I mean, that's what it should do, right?
Now we should be able to proceed to the front gates without issue.
Excellent. Engineers, do your thing. Everyone else, guard them while
Engineers,
they
do your
work.
thing. Oh, they're going up the middle. Oh. That's what they said. I don't know why I thought they'd go up the side.
We'll put an end to that. It's time for our ambush.
Ambush? Oh.
I figured they
What's
wouldn't just
Marianne
sit
doing?
back and watch. Defend our engineers at all costs.
Okay, Marianne, you need to help out here.
I'll do my best.
What are these guys doing? Oops.
I won't run away.
Like this is a giant ice blast that she does. Oh, that's a cool attack. Thimbleventer, I think they pronounced that.
Whatever their schemes, we can't let them do it. Open the east and west gates, and clear away the enemy from the front.
Why do they want us over there?
Gates to the right and left have opened. All who are able, fight your way inside and run riot!
Okay. Sure.
All right, take it down.
Damn.
If the enemy gets too close, they won't be able to set everything up. We need to take down the surrounding enemies now.
Makes sense. It's a cool attack, I like that. You just one-shot the thing? I guess so.
Give it a try.
Oh,
from working. We must do something immediately.
Now there should be fewer enemies targeting the engineers.
Oh, I can do this. Oh, we have dark spikes. That's good against horses or cavalry type of units. Okay. So the time's going back up. Oh, just okay, just doing it. Cool.
Talk about flashy! You blew that massive gate wide open!
That blast was everything I hoped it'd be. But it looks like there's another gate ahead.
Ash appeared, okay.
I won't let you take another step into Faerghus.
So gotta take out
Is that Ash?
Ash.
I'd like to avoid killing him if we can.
I will fulfill my duty as a knight. Prepare yourself.
Got my back?
Do I have a choice?
Let's wake up.
We must work together.
We'll do it together!
Defeat
I'm
Ash.
going for His Majesty. I can't lose now. You're strong. I don't know if I can beat you on my own.
Ash, Dimitri wouldn't want you to die. If you care for him, you'll surrender.
Damn.
Okay. I give up.
Alright, we got Ash. That was easy enough.
Alright, we're gonna blast through the other gate. Protect the engineers.
Protect the engineers again.
If the engineers fall, our plan will go up in smoke. We need more troops to defend them.
Oh crap, he's here now.
I'm going out there. I don't have it in me to stand by and watch.
Can we recruit? No, we can't recruit him. I hope he runs away so we can recruit him after the fact. The side mission to defeat him, okay.
Do not let them destroy another gate. Take out the engineers.
Why is she over here? The hell? Oh, that's not good.
More enemies? We have to stop them.
All these damn side missions.
Keep them safe, okay?
We won't make it in time. Hurry.
Not much longer now. Defend the engineers.
What are these people doing? Why are y'all chilling down these
Alright,
fuckers?
Here I go.
You tell me for not giving them any orders and such.
Let's do this.
I see no reason to spare invaders who force their way into our home. Is this it?
Oh, he let. Okay. Sure. I mean, I wanted him to retreat, don't get me wrong. So that's a. Oops.
They're attacking the engineers. We have to help them.
You weren't ready for me.
The enemy is preventing the engineers from working. We must do something immediately.
Okay.
We changing places?
I'll go in front.
Okay. Oops. All right. Easy, easy, easy.
able to invade the fortress. Now it is but a simple matter of overwhelming them with numerical superiority.
That turned out well. We made the right call increasing our defense.
You open the gates to intercept, that's fine.
Protect the Duke and Lord Rodrigue until they get here.
That's not good.
It's time to swoop in and take the stronghold. Advance!
I think this key here. Defeat the remaining things inside the fortress. Easy, easy, easy enough. Okay, let's set these people up. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then she's up here doing her thing up there. Cool, cool, cool.
I'll like to.
Smearing it. Whoops. Forgot she could do all that.
My turn. It is an honor to die for Faerghus. Fool!
An honor to die for
You
Faerghus.
don't survive the battle.
I like how he said the word fool there. Okay.
Please, excuse me.
Chest, we got an accessory, that's cool.
Lord Felix, I leave the rest to you.
Hear me! Try.
We will all make it through this and achieve victory together.
Yes, my lord.
Not yet.
We've cleared out most of them. Not much left to do now.
Alright. And there's Rodrigue.
Our comrades have fought too bravely for us to stand idly by.
I'd hoped to hold out until reinforcements arrived. Forced my
But
hand. Time to dive into the fray.
oh, that's not cool.
Let's see.
Defeat Felix. Oh, we gotta kill him? I don't want to kill Felix. I mean, it makes sense because of his position, you know? Because he's supposed to protect the king. So I don't see him switching sides, but
Fight with me.
I hope he doesn't, like, die.
We should team up.
We'll hit him as one. Did you see that?
Yeah, good to go. Blame me all you want.
I must heal him quickly.
Defeat the priest. Where's he at? Oh, I had to send everyone to kill him. What's he doing?
Let's see how this goes.
Oh gosh, that's everyone going to him.
Not a problem. I've got this. This is
Yeah, we should do that.
Felix, are you all right?
Your concern is waste. Do not underestimate me.
I'm raring to go.
What? Did he get... Oh, he ran to him. Sure. Whatever.
We must work together.
We'll do it together.
The battle will drag on if the enemy commander is healed. My apologies. We will have no more of that.
You cannot take one more step towards Faerghus.
Appreciate it. Take your final bow. Now leave. You sent a chill down my spine there. No wonder they call you the Shield of Faeghus.
They're boxing me in. This doesn't bode well.
Hey, don't try to show off, old man. If you're spent, just fall back.
Ha! It's nice to know you're concerned for me.
Defeat Felix.
I can't hold out much longer. I need to escape while I still can.
Wait, did we defeat him already?
We just need to take out one more general, and then we win.
Oh, we did it. The thing's still moving though.
Forgive me, people of Fraldarius.
So who's left?
But to retreat.
We can still move and attack, so still more to do here.
Huh?
Oh yeah, it's what's his name?
Elite soldiers of Gautier, advance! Crush the southern weaklings!
I don't like how he said that, but sure.
Kingdom reinforcements are here. If they want to fight, we're going to have to engage.
Ooh. Defeat Margrave Gautier. Okay.
Retreat with the Duke. I have secured an escape route for you. Leave the rest to me.
Matthias, you fool! Return to us alive. Promise me.
So they retreat through the chapel.
Is this okay?
So they're just gone.
How long has it been since I've covered an escape? I've missed this rush.
Let's get him.
I hope I do this right. I won't run away.
Risking life and limb so your friends can escape? It's hard not to admire that famous Faerghus chivalry.
What's the matter? Did you think Faerghus's wall of ice would shatter so easily?
If you would like, maybe...
Just gonna hit him?
Then I'm not holding back.
I missed entirely. That sucks. Okay.
Then I'll take as many of you as I can with me. Such is the way in Faerghus.
Take a breather.
Like we're jumping him in the corner. I don't like how that looks.
Out of the way.
Sad deaths. I hate these sad deaths. Like the music.
Lambert and I will be waiting for you on the other side.
Is Lambert the old king? I think so.
And that's another victory for us. Well done, everyone.
Damn, damn, damn.
It would appear the kingdom forces have withdrawn. I guess that means we've won.
Woohoo! All right! That was some tough opposition, but we've gotten pretty tough ourselves. Really? Because it still feels like you're barely trying out there, Hilda. Do you see how much I'm sweating? I don't think I could try harder even if I wanted to.
At this rate, we really will be able to mount an attack on Ferdiad.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Don't tell me you thought Claude was lying.
No, it's just... I guess it's starting to feel real now. You know what I mean, right, Marianne?
Yes. Let's all do our best.
Claude? You don't seem all that happy about our win. Did you see Margrave Gautier's last stand? He sacrificed himself so his allies could escape. Let me ask you something. What do you think about chivalry and the other knightly virtues?
Huh. I mean, it's admirable. I can agree with
I
that.
admire it, actually. But it's not like it has any place in a mercenary group.
True, true.
Really? You certainly hide it well. I can't say it speaks to me, but all the same, watching someone as famed and respected as Margrave Gautier die for the sake of others, it was something to behold. I admire how knights are willing to sacrifice themselves for their friends without any hesitation. I really do. But it occurred to me that so long as we're fighting the kingdom with its long tradition of knighthood, there are going to be a lot more sacrifices.
Meanwhile, we sacrificed an ally to win the battle. That's not funny, that was sad.
It reminds me just how important it is that we end this war as quickly as possible. And once we do, we have to create a world where deaths like these are no longer necessary.
As honorable as that sounds, I was not aware that was our objective here.
Oh, we're still doing this to safeguard Leicester's future, and to free ourselves of the Church's antiquated customs. None of that's changed. But I believe that beyond all this fighting lies a future where lives will no longer have to be sacrificed. A world where everyone will be free to live however they choose.
People being able to live as they please. That certainly does sound amazing.
It sounds like something worth risking our lives for.
If anyone can make it happen, Claude can. No. Wait, I take that back. All of us can.
Now that's a future worth believing in.
I'll believe in it too.
Well then, Your Majesty. Shall we press on?
You bet. Let's go end this war. We won't stop till we reach Ferdiad.
Alright. Cool. S rank all around. And there's Ash. A bow knight. Legit.
Listen well, Sylvain. You
Oh,
are
wait.
to be the next Margrave Gautier. I expect you to stand in my stead against foreign threats, and to protect your king, your people, your friends, and your family.
He just looks grumpy. I think it's because he has a wide mouth.
Which, of course, I failed to do. Forgive me, Sylvain. I know I was a terrible father.
Got the violin in here for the sad moment. Sylvain's not gonna join us since we killed his dad. That's not funny, but...
So this is the part where you command me to succeed my father, right?
Yes. The Srang forces are growing bolder in response to the Federation's invasion. We dare not leave so important a position as the Margrave of Gautier vacant.
I respectfully accept, of course. I've been bracing for this since the moment my father departed. Ha, me, the head of House Gautier. What will my brother say?
Oh, that's right, his brother's still alive, right? Technically? So we killed his brother in 3 houses. Or he turned into a monster, then we killed him.
I doubt he will have much to say at all at this point. But we will send word to the western outposts nonetheless.
Sylvain, you have my deepest apologies. It was only because the Margrave sought to secure our escape that he...
Don't apologize. It would make my father's sacrifice meaningless. What he did wasn't for pride, house, or the kingdom. He gave his life to protect his friends. It was what he wanted to do. My father did whatever brought him the most satisfaction. That's how he lived his whole life. I promise you, he had no regrets. In fact, when he left the castle, he was beaming in a way I'd never seen before.
But if we'd only fought with a little more skill, the Margrave wouldn't have died at all.
Is our height difference really that much? That's trifling. That bothers me more than it should.
We're at war, Felix. No matter how hard you fight, there are going to be times you just can't win. House Fraldarius fought well. The battle was so brutal that even Ash had to surrender.
Sylvain.
No. All of my hatred is reserved for these invaders. This foreign threat. They take everything from us and think nothing of it.
Don't know how I feel about that, but makes sense.